Ho, ho, ho! Welcome back to Clean Cut, where we can talk about the truth about just about anything, long as we use logic and common sense.
This season, we're looking at the church's calendar and the various seasons in it. Last time we looked at Advent, the period of time before Christmas Day. Today, the Christmas season. This came up briefly last time, but the Christmas season begins when Advent ends, at the start of the first Christmas Mass, partway through Christmas Eve. These evening or afternoon Christmas Masses, taking place before midnight, are on December 24th, no matter what day of the week it falls on. From there, however, things get a bit more complicated. Christmas Day is pretty straightforward from there, lasting for the rest of Christmas Eve and all of the day that follows. However, while there's only one Christmas Day every year, that's not the end of the Christmas season. Another end to Christmas is the end of the Octave of Christmas. The Octave of Christmas is 8 days, with the first day being Christmas Day. Because of this, the Octave of Christmas always starts with Christmas Day and continues through January 1st, New Year's Day in most Western nations. It would only be on January 2nd that the Octave of Christmas would be completely over, but even that's not the end of the Christmas season. The reason why there's a song about 12 days of Christmas is that the current liturgical Christmas season was, historically, 12 days long, starting with Christmas Day and going through January 5th. This is because Epiphany, the holy day when the church celebrates the arrival of the wise men, was on January 6th at the time. These days, however, Epiphany is nearly always celebrated on a Sunday, which confuses the numbering. For instance, in 2023, it was celebrated on the 8th of January, which would seem to make the Christmas season 14 days long. This is also confusing because the Feast of the Baptism of the Lord is celebrated on the Sunday after Epiphany, but many people just mash the two together and celebrate both holy days at once as part of Sunday Mass. So the Christmas season ends with Epiphany, provided you're using the liturgical calendar that's being used by the church right now. For most people today, that's all they'll need to know about the Christmas season, but why stop there? If you're using the older means of measuring the Christmas season, which is sometimes used in traditional Latin Mass parishes, Christmas doesn't actually end until January 13th. This is because there used to be an octave of Epiphany, which was part of the Christmas season. That octave is gone now, having been abolished by the Pope of the time, but the use of January 13th as an endpoint to Christmas was not also abolished, so some Catholics still take that as the stopping point for the Christmas season, meaning the Christmas season wouldn't actually be over until the 14th of January. There was also a season called Christmastide, which again is an older custom of measuring the full length of Christmas as a 40-day period similar to Lent. This would mean that Christmastide would end on February 2nd and be over by February 3rd. In general, however, when we're talking about the Christmas season, we're not talking about Christmastide. It would either be a period of time from Christmas to Epiphany or from Christmas through January 13th. The customs for Mass during the Christmas season vary a little, but with some common practices. For instance, the priest will wear vestments that have more glorious colors, like silver, gold, or white. Colors that are reserved for special times in the church, since Christmas is the second most important of the church's holidays. The colored candles from the Advent wreath will be removed, and white candles will usually be put in their place, as well as a fifth white candle in the middle of the wreath. All 5 will be lit while Mass is said. Other customs, like specific decorations, manger scenes, decorated trees, and so on, are allowed, but not required. However, many parishes will put up a manger scene either in or outside the church itself to remind people of why we celebrate the Christmas season and help them reflect on the humble action that Jesus took by becoming a human being in that manger. Next time, what's the season after Epiphany?
That's all for now, so keep asking questions, and thanks for watching.